Our reporter Jordan Henry is live in Old Shasta. Jordan, what's happening with the Shasta Fire Department there?
Haley, right now Station 56 has no volunteers here, and so that means the next station that would take over and answer those calls is about 3 miles away. Tim Shancy lives near the Shasta Fire Department. He says not having volunteers makes him nervous about the fire season ahead.
We've got limbo right now where we don't have anybody at this station even actively, not even one person, and 3 miles down the road is the closest responders, and they're not actively completely staffed all the time, so I feel very vulnerable.
Shancy says he's seen the volunteers in action himself.
Stood in my yard and put the fire out when the telephone pole was burning down the street and they couldn't get out Buell Alley because of the fire being fought down there. They were in my yard actively putting out fires on my roof and such. And they do the same for everyone else, and they provide goodwill for our community.
But Shancy says the Shasta Community Services District isn't doing their part to find volunteers.
They reject and refuse to staff it with any new volunteers and take them in because of some ridiculous legal thing that's going on right now, and they don't want to answer any questions.
Chris Coper is the general manager for Station 56 and says it's not that simple, but says they have to hold off on bringing on new employees. He shared the statement saying, in part, they did have volunteer applicants, but they're waiting to learn from the local agency formation commission. That commission will determine where the area will be county served moving forward. Ida Kowalski is the last volunteer firefighter who doesn't work at the station anymore. She's worried about what happens next and what it can mean for the safety in Old Shasta.
We do have a CAL FIRE station that will respond to calls in our area, but if they're busy, there's always a chance that there would be nobody there. Even though that station does get covered, there's just a chance that an engine could be coming from a lot further away.
Every firefighter can tell you a minute delay is increased probability of not getting there in time.
And the next Shasta Community Service meeting is on Wednesday at 6 p.m. at their office. Live in Old Station, Jordan Henry, Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
Thanks, Jordan. Shancy tells Action News Now volunteers at Station 56 helped save his house from the car fire.